Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We have a message from August on Patreon who says like this: Hey Alex, I guess your viewers would like to know this, that Elon Musk is shocking and he's shocking investment in the Philippines. I'm not gonna say more. Watch the video, it's gonna be shocking. Okay, I trust you guys over here. And Elon Musk, yeah, he has a ton of money, but in what? And why the Philippines? I hope we're gonna find out over here. If you're new on the channel, consider subscribing. A lot of videos about the Philippines, and let's go and watch this.
Tech billionaire Elon Musk set for a December commercial launch in the Philippines.
Elon Musk is known for shaking up industries, from electric cars to space travel to social media. Now his sights are set on the Philippines, and it's sparking a lot of questions. What could his massive real estate investments mean for the country? Will they bring opportunities, innovation, and growth? Or could there be hidden challenges along the way? Today, let's take a closer look at the potential impact, explore both sides of the story, and see what lessons we can draw from Musk's moves in a rapidly changing world. It's true, Elon Musk is preparing to make a massive investment in the Philippines. But here's the part nobody's talking about. It's not for the reasons you think. There's something bigger going on behind the scenes, something most people are completely missing. So, let's get to the real question.
Yeah, why?
Why the Philippines? Out of every country on the map, why choose this island nation? Why not Malaysia, Indonesia, or any of the other rising
Well, I
economies
know
in
why,
Southeast Asia?
because it's the best.
Doesn't it seem a little unusual? I mean, when you look at the size of its economy, its global influence, its position in the market, it's not the obvious first pick for the world's richest man. So, what's really driving this decision? If you're even slightly curious, or maybe a bit skeptical, you're not alone. And don't worry, we're about to break it all down. Because if you care about where this is heading, this is something you need to understand. But before we connect the dots, let's take a step back. Who is Elon Musk really? Born in Pretoria, South Africa, Musk didn't just become successful, he reshaped entire industries. He's the force behind Tesla, the company that pushed electric vehicles into the mainstream, and SpaceX, the private space company turning science fiction into reality. And he didn't stop there. Over the years, he's backed and built multiple tech ventures, constantly staying ahead of the curve. Then, in October 2022, he made headlines again by acquiring Twitter, now rebranded as X, taking full control of one of the world's most influential platforms. Because of his bold moves and relentless vision, Musk is often compared to legends like Steve Jobs and Henry Ford. But even that doesn't fully explain him, especially when you look at what he's doing now. In 2021, Musk became the richest person on Earth, surpassing Jeff Bezos, and as of early 2025, he's still holding that title. So, let's pause for a second. The wealthiest man in the world, suddenly focusing on the Philippines? That's not just interesting, it's worth questioning. To really understand this, you have to go back to where it all started.
Well, I'm gonna pause for 1 second. Yes, everybody should be interested in the Philippines for the amazing country, the beautiful country, the resources, the history, the people, and so on. So it's not that, Philippines is not worth investing or watching. But I don't know why, guys. Maybe you are different. I don't trust this guy. I don't know. I don't. So I don't know what's behind it. At least for me. Let me know down below in the comments. Do you think you trust this guy? I mean, I don't know in what he's going to invest. Maybe he's going to create jobs and everything. So that's a good thing. But there is something else behind it, maybe?
In 1995, with just $15,000 and his brother Kimball by his side, Musk launched a small software company called Zip2. The idea? Help newspapers build online city guides, back when the internet was still in its infancy. Just 4 years later, that small startup sold for $341 million. From there, Musk didn't slow down. He jumped into online finance, creating X.com, long before fintech became a trend. That company eventually evolved into PayPal after a merger, changing the way the world moves money. Even after being pushed out as CEO before PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion, Musk still walked away with millions, and more importantly, momentum. Then came Tesla. In 2004, he invested millions and took an active role in shaping the company. Today, Tesla isn't just a car company. It's a global leader in electric vehicles and clean energy. And in 2002, he founded SpaceX, putting $100 million of his own money on the line to chase something even bigger, making humanity a multi-planet species. But here's where things get even more interesting. His takeover of X, formerly Twitter, might hold a key piece of this puzzle. Because once you understand that move, you might start to see Elon Musk's interest in the Philippines in a completely different light. Twitter, the social media platform millions use every day, was launched back in 2006 by Jack Dorsey, Noah Glass, Biz Stone, and Evan Williams. What started as a small private project quickly turned into a global powerhouse. By November 2013, it went public, pulling in an eye-popping $1.8 billion in its IPO. Elon Musk joined the platform in 2009, and it didn't take long for him to become one of its most outspoken and unpredictable voices. Then came 2022, and everything changed. In April of that year, Musk stunned the world by revealing he had quietly built a 9% stake in the company. No big announcement, no warning, just a sudden power move. The company reacted quickly, offering him a seat on the board. He said yes. Then just days later, he backed out. That's when things really escalated. Musk sent a letter to Twitter's leadership with a bold proposal. He wanted to buy the entire company at $54 per share. At first, the board resisted. They even deployed a poison pill strategy to block him from taking over. But Musk wasn't bluffing. He came back with a jaw-dropping $46 billion offer. This time, they couldn't say no. But just when it looked like the deal was done, Musk tried to walk away in July 2022. He claimed the company had been hiding critical data about fake accounts and bots. What followed was a full-blown legal battle. Twitter sued him, determined to force the deal through. Months of tension, headlines, and courtroom drama unfolded. Until finally, Musk took control. By October 28, 2022, the takeover was complete. And not long after, Twitter was rebranded as simply X. Now here's where it gets interesting. Why did Musk go through all of that? The secrecy, the back and forth, the legal fight. Why not just say from the beginning, I want to own this entire platform?
What's the
That
game?
question matters, because the answer might reveal a pattern. And if that pattern is real, could he be preparing to use the same playbook in the Philippines? After all, Musk isn't new to shaking things up. He's built his empire by disrupting industries through PayPal, Tesla, SolarCity, and SpaceX, often stepping into high-stakes markets and rewriting the rules. So now the question becomes, is the Philippines next? Could this be another strategic move to dominate a new sector, or something even more calculated? Reports suggest Musk is planning to expand SpaceX into the Philippines and across Southeast Asia, bringing satellite internet services to the region. If that happens, the Philippines would be first in line. And on the surface, it makes perfect sense. The country is made up of more than 7,000 islands, many remote, mountainous, and incredibly difficult to connect. Add to that roughly 20 tropical storms every year, which regularly damage infrastructure and cut off communication. It's a connectivity nightmare. That's where Starlink comes in.
Yeah, Starlink will
With
be a good
thousands
thing.
of satellites orbiting the Earth, it can deliver internet access to places traditional systems simply can't reach, especially during disasters. Sounds like a game changer, right? But here's the twist. what if that's not the whole story? Some believe the real draw isn't just geography, it's economics. With average monthly wages hovering around $500, the Philippines offers a significantly lower labor cost compared to Western countries. For a businessman like Musk, that could mean one thing: higher margins. So now the question shifts again. Is this investment truly about innovation and connectivity? Or is it about maximizing profit in a market where labor is cheap? And it doesn't stop there. The political landscape in the Philippines has its own complexities, some say not too different from the United States, where powerful business interests often influence decision-making. So you have to ask, could Musk use his influence to shape policies in his favor? Could laws be adjusted to benefit his ventures, while the long-term impact on the country remains uncertain? And then there's another angle to consider: real estate. Because if history tells us anything, it's that Elon Musk rarely makes just one move at a time. But here's the big question: will Elon Musk's real estate investments actually benefit the Philippines? Or is there more to the story? Let's break down the potential upsides.
There is something
first.
else.
1. Economic boost. A massive injection of Musk's capital could supercharge the Philippine economy. More money flowing in means new jobs, higher consumer spending,
And that's a good
potential
thing.
spike in overall growth. 2. Cutting-edge infrastructure. Musk is known for pushing boundaries. His projects could transform the real estate landscape with futuristic, sustainable innovations. Think eco-friendly buildings, smart cities, or even Hyperloop-style transportation systems. 3. Urban development cities like Manila are bursting at the seams. Musk's investment could spark new urban centers or revitalize existing ones, easing congestion and improving livability in overcrowded areas. 4. Affordable housing. Tesla has already been experimenting with innovative construction techniques to make housing more accessible. Could Musk bring that approach to the Philippines, opening doors for more Filipinos to own homes? 5. Tech hub expansion. With Musk's backing, tech hubs and innovation centers could flourish, attracting startups, talent, and investors, potentially positioning the Philippines as a leading tech player in Southeast Asia. 6. Tourism boost. Musk's projects often turn heads. Imagine a futuristic city or even a spaceport. It could become a global attraction, bringing in tourists and pumping money into the local economy. 7. Long-term vision. Musk doesn't do small. His investments usually come with a long-term plan. Philippine real estate could be just the start of a broader push into renewable energy, transportation, and other ventures in the region. Sounds promising, right?
Okay, let's stop at these 7 points over here. Look at them like, from the whole perspective of it, it's amazing. Jobs, infrastructure, internet, But I don't know why I feel there is a but. And how, we talked in a lot of other videos, and you guys in the comments said, how the things are, unfortunately, still in the Philippines, there's a lot of corruption. Like in a lot of other countries, in my country, there is corruption as well. But so seeing those giant things of money from the government, of the people that are still corrupt, how it's going to play. So I don't know. In a way, the shiny part, it's that it's beautiful that, Philippines will grow. But I don't know. It's how is the saying? It's something fishy. I feel it.
As with anything involving Elon Musk, there are potential pitfalls lurking beneath the surface. 1. Gentrification and displacement. High-end developments could drive up property values, pushing low-income residents out and widening the gap between rich and poor. 2. Infrastructure strain. Big projects put pressure on roads, water systems, and sewage networks. Without careful planning, congestion and environmental issues could get worse. 3. Environmental risks, land clearing, deforestation, and habitat destruction are real threats. Even with a focus on sustainability, large-scale development could damage sensitive ecosystems. 4. Cultural erosion. Rapid modernization may come at the cost of cultural heritage. Historic sites and traditional practices could be lost in the name of progress. 5. Infrastructure monopolization.
He will own everything.
There's a danger of too much control in one person's hands. Musk could dominate energy, transportation, or other critical systems, limiting competition and potentially harming consumers. 6. Labor exploitation construction relies on large workforces, often including migrant laborers. Low wages, unsafe conditions, and exploitation are real risks. 7. Water scarcity. The Philippines already struggles with water shortages. Massive development could intensify competition for limited resources, sparking tension with local communities and farmers. 8. Loss of agricultural land.
That's
Turning farmland into urban sprawl could threaten food production, worsening food security for millions. So here's the question we're left with. Will Musk's investments lift the Philippines to new heights, or will they serve his own ambitions at the expense of the country? What do you think? Game changer or a gamble with high stakes? Drop your thoughts in the comments.
gamble with high stakes. This is what I think. And the original link down below, it's gonna be down below. Cool video. Thank you, August, for sending us this. And come on, guys. What do you think? Would you be like thrilled for this to happen, or say, you know what, thanks but no thanks? Too much power, like in the video said, in the hands of one man, it's not gonna play well, in my opinion. Okay, I'm thrilled, like I was saying, about having new jobs, having new opportunities for the Filipino people in the Philippines, infrastructure, roads, you know, all that kind of stuff that Philippines needs. Tourism, okay? But there, I don't know. Maybe it's me, maybe I'm stupid and I just, you know, feel this thing that is fishy. There is something underneath it. But it's the way I think. So I would love for the Philippines to be really careful and to grow, of course, but in a healthy way, if that makes sense. I'm really, really curious to read your comments, guys, to understand what do you think? What do you feel about it? For a person like me, I don't know, who is a Filipino by heart, I would be careful. That's it. And I'm afraid of all that money coming in, and with the government, in the way that the government is right now, it's not a good thing, I guess. Anyways, you guys will tell me down below in the comments, how do you see this situation, if you knew about this, of course. And yeah, a lot of other video to come on the channel, guys, with the Philippines, with a lot of other insights. So make sure to subscribe. There is that bell over there to understand why I'm uploading the videos. And yeah, God bless the Philippines. Like the video, subscribe, and like I always say, stay safe.